audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible, sir, but not visible.
Okay, okay. I will start, sir. I will start, sir. Sir, it is very great pleasure.
Sir,
Yes.
Namaskar.
Yes.
Namaskar. Namaskar, sir.
Namaste. Namaste.
So before you start, I would like to give a brief introduction of you to the participants. Although many of the participants already know you, but a ritual. So, dear participants, we are lucky to have Professor A. Chandra Mohan, sir, from Central University of Tamil Nadu. He is presently head of the Department of Management. He is Dean School of Commerce and Business Management at present. Earlier, he has served Rajiv Gandhi National Institute of Youth Development as registrar. Before that, he was professor in the Department of Management Studies at SRM University, Chennai. And before that, he was head Department of Business Studies, IBRI College, Oman. And he has authored 6 textbooks and surprisingly more than 80 research papers he has already published. And he has guided 19 research scholars. And the topic he has chosen today is very relevant, and he will be deliberating on the topic innovative teaching learning practices in a COVID or pandemic world. Sir, now time is yours and you can take up it now, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So before sir, I also just my colleague Professor Bhartendu Singh mentioned about you. I will also supplement because more than CV, because CV has a limitation. It won't like everything everyone has in terms of personality, and other things. So though I opportunity to meet Chandra Mohan Garu physically, because whatever really friendship we had, it happened only during COVID time. Mostly, I think just from last 3 years, I think I had an opportunity to interact with him on different technologies, but physically to meet. But I don't know, friendship flourished despite not able to meet him physically. And he used to call me many times because he's heading the department. He's also the dean of the school, and the Central University of Tamil Nadu, new Central University, and he's first professor in the department of management. So though he had vast experience, because if you see his biodata, he had vast experience, and people they normally retire from the same institute they got first appointment. But if we see his biodata, we can learn certain things from his biodata. He worked in different types of organizations, public as well as private. He worked in a registrar also for a university in Tamil Nadu. And he also served SRM University. SRM University, the leading private sector universities in the country. Institute. Now he again joined a new central university in Tamil Nadu. Though he belonged to Andhra Pradesh, I think he served very less time in Andhra Pradesh. He served most out of Andhra Pradesh, and from that we could understand the dynamism and the dynamic nature of Professor Chandra Mohan, and he has supervised around 20 PhD scholars so far successfully, and he has conducted being the dean of this in his university. So I request Professor Chandra Mohan Garu to take over.
Thank you, sir. Professor Jyoti Kumar ji and Bharten Singh, and my dear participants, colleagues, other members, those who are organizers, very good afternoon. Vanakkam, namaskar. It is very great pleasure to take the session on blended learning, which is essential, what we have been following for the past 2 years, especially during the COVID. We cannot say that now we are in the new normal and post-pandemic. That's why we are continuing this blended learning, even though we have started classes, offline classes at the same time, still we have to use blended learning online programs also, which is more important, and it has technology as an important impact on all aspects of higher education worldwide. The importance of technology in education is undoubtedly the ability to reach more students more effectively. After all, technologies around us only continues to expand its many ways. So quality of the nation depends upon quality of people. Quality of people depends upon the quality of education. Quality of education depends upon quality of teachers, quality of educational institutions, universities. Quality of universities and teachers depends upon the quality of infrastructure, technology, and other non-teaching people. All these things, say state universities, central universities, some of the new established central universities and state universities or deemed universities or engineering colleges, they have been facing trouble to adopt the new technology, to understand the blended learning, whatever we need to follow after we have seen the COVID, coronavirus 19, which has been created disturbance entire in the education world. In the wake of COVID-19, millions of the students across the globe have been driven out their university spaces, and the professors are confined their homes. Faculty and students are grappling with the sudden new norm of complexity, technology based on the teaching and learning methods. So we have been adapting both the online and offline classes for the past few months only. Earlier, completely 2 years, we have adopted online programs only, even though we have technical issues or technology problem to introduce in the universities, whatever they are struggling with great difficulty. Some of the universities, they are facing difficult situations to use the mobile apps or laptops or desktop, whatever devices are useful. Sometimes man-made machines are making wrong. So we are almost all making all machines, but man-made machines are also making mistakes, which is visible some of the times. Now also it is witnessed that my laptop is not also working. So other devices, what I have taken immediate decisions to simultaneously to switch on through my mobile, which is visible. Sometimes man-made machines are making mistakes. So we have to rectify the system. We have to follow the technology, whatever useful and which is convenient to us, which is called as a blended learning with multi-skilled personalities, which are most important. The number of users enrolled of various online learning program estimated 1.6 million by 2016, which is expected to grow more than 10 millions by the end of 2022. This clearly shows that technology is an important, it is essential in higher education, particularly during the COVID and after COVID also. So we cannot call it is a post-COVID. Nowadays also we have been watching news, television, and also we have been watching and reading the newspapers. They are informing that be alert and maintain the distance and also use mask, face masks, sanitizers, because some of the cases have been recorded in national capital and some other state capitals also. When it comes to the blended learning. The progression in digital methods for education was imminent before the unpredictable onset COVID-19. However, this pandemic consequently redesigned the education scenario rapidly and made us realize importance and essential of technology, particularly in higher education to teach UG students and PG students, even colleges and schools. They are also following the technology to teach, to follow the blended learning, which is most important. Blended learning is useful to many aspects. It is a cost efficient. We can say that it is a cost efficient. With blended learning, you can improve the training cost and ROI. Forget about the missing courses, traveling costs, taking time off work. For constant trainings, you can easily combine classroom trainings with pre-registered courses. You can also organize live training online to learn very easily and to update the knowledge from time to time, which is essential. Nowadays, very few people are referring the textbooks. When I was taking class for MBA in B school, one of the top business schools last year, how many of you are following the textbooks? They are hardly out of 60 class, 60 members, they are raising their hand. Few members we can count in fingertips. But how many of you are following the Facebooks? All 60 members, they are raising their hands. We have Facebooks, but we don't have textbooks. At the same time, they have bank accounts also. They have bank accounts. They don't have passbook also. So this is a trend. When I was studying MBA, I have referred at least 2-3 books, textbooks, which have been prescribed in MBA program. When it comes to for the past many years, particularly after 2000 or 2005 onwards, most of the students are research scholars. They are following web-based learning, and immediately it is available. Any topic if you type Google or any other websites, and it is useful in YouTube also, some of the topics, and it is recorded and we can watch immediately, we can get the knowledge. So earlier when we are studying, those who have 50, 55 years above, those who have studied, now 55 years, maybe 50 years above, only they are working. 30 years ago when we are studying MBA or MA economics or MCOM, there are few books available. Nowadays, so many books are available, websites are available, some sites and some recorded items also YouTube's. There many topics are available with multi-skilled personalities. We are understanding, and also it is very easy to adapt the technology. Even though one side it is difficult to follow, another side it is cost efficient and it is very effective and essential to follow. That's why it is a cost efficient, we can say that. Another thing we can talk about, be consistent in activities also, pre-training. Everybody can be on the same page before ever starting in the classroom training. Send them reading materials, videos and pre-course questionnaires so that they can prepare very well, which is most important. So third one is access content from anywhere, anytime, any device. So there is no restriction. We can attend through laptop or desktop or mobile phone or any other device, whatever available. So it is one is not possible, another alternative immediately we can change. That which is most important. So it's very easy to access the devices which are available to follow online teaching and learning practices for the teachers and also for the researchers and students. Increase the user engagement easily. So the combination of multimedia and instructional designing makes the perfect for a rich learning experience. So everybody practice makes a person perfect like that. Everybody, if they are practicing the technology and online learning and teaching practices, definitely they will become an expertise person. Experience will take some years, expertiseness, few hours like that, sometimes few minutes also. Next, guest insightful reports about the learners. So which is useful? Analyze the activity your learners and use where they are excelling and where they are struggling. The difficulties, whatever they are facing, this is the way you can optimize the content accordingly. Ready to take the training program to the next level with blended learning. As a COVID-19 forced the requirement for social distancing, this outcome hit every sector significantly, which includes education, students, teachers, and corporates, and successful entrepreneurs are also, they have been facing during the COVID period difficulties in getting their business, whatever they have fixed the target, whatever they have set the objectives, they are unable to achieve due to COVID. They have taken also work from home is also most important. Most of the software companies and also other industries, they have been continuously following the work from home. We, the teachers and research scholar students, we have been also cultivating work from home. Some of the months and few years ago also we have been cultivating. Still some of the people, they are conducting the classes, online classes. They are sitting at home and they are giving instructions. Students and educational institutes are forced to adopt the distance learning methods like e-learning, virtual classrooms, online training programs or online programs, whatever events they are designing. Colleagues and universities, colleges, with the effective blended learning programs in a place, expand their reach. Sir, is it okay, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sometimes what were just now spoken like that, it is man-made machines are making mistakes.
Yes, sir.
It is true now also. Now we have to discuss about some of the important issues and what we have to follow to adopt the blended learning in higher education system. Choose the suitable LMS for your need. If you don't have learning management system LMS, if you don't have LMS facility, learning management system, it is very important when making the research to keep in mind your blended learning strategies and learner needs. These are most important, and communicate the blended learning objectives internally. So communication plays an important role everywhere. Without proper communication, it is very difficult to follow for the students, for the faculty members, whether it is written communication or oral communication, upward communication or downward communication, any communication. Without proper communications, there is a communication system, there is a misunderstanding among the people, and same like that, students and faculty members, they are also facing trouble if there is no proper communication. Now, also I can see that Mizoram University HRD Center, they have been communicating to all the faculty members the across the world or across India entire country. They are collecting the data relating to the faculty members, how they are organizing, which is very relevant to the communication, effective communication system, what Mizoram University is following to organize the classes, training classes for the faculty members. Do you have any idea about the communication system, how they are spending faculty members or managers based on the survey conducted by the Radlodans and F.V. Robbins and some of the researchers, how many of you are good listeners and how many of they are following the four pillars of the communication, particularly to teach, particularly to understand, to interact with the students, your colleagues, whatever it is essential to understand and update the knowledge. There are four pillars of the communication. Can you tell any one of you what are the four pillars day to day we are using? I think there are 37 participants, 35 participants almost all except me and Dr. Vartendra Singh. So 35 participants. There are four pillars of communication. Can you tell any one of you? I would like to interact at least few minutes because if I take continuous class, it is boring, just like students and teachers. What are the pillars of the communication? There are four important pillars. It is not related to management or economics or commerce like that. It's general topic of the communication. Everybody should understand about the communication system, whatever we are following in the colleges and universities or industries or schools. Communication plays an important role to create better understanding, but also to achieve the objective, we have to communicate very well, which is essential to teach, which is essential to give the instructions to the students, which is essential to conduct the examination, which is essential to conduct the debate also. So what are the four pillars? Everybody knows that. Four pillars of the communication.
Sir, participants are not having access to audio, so they cannot speak. But someone has written Mukhopadhyay, credibility, reliability.
Okay.
These responses are coming in chat
I
box.
will continue. I will continue. At the end of the session, I can interact. Shall I interact at the end of the session?
Sir, they don't have access to audio and video, so they can text message only. So they will be putting
Then
text
it's
message.
okay. If they are asking questions, I will clarify at the end.
Okay. It's not question, sir. They are putting in text box those pillars: credibility, reliability, connects,
Sir, at the end
clarity.
of the session, I will
Yes, sir.
clarify the doubts if they are sending the message or in the chat box.
Oh, sure, sir.
I will answer the questions, queries, whatever it is. There are four pillars of the communication. One is listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Successful teachers, successful professors and managers, they are spending their time, 49% of their time, 45, not 49, 45% of their time on listening, and 30% on speaking, 16% on reading, 9% on writing. Nowadays, very few people are writing. They are cultivating the writing habit. Almost all they are reading textbooks or websites, whatever material is available, and they are listening. Very few people, except at the time of writing examination, students, they are unable to cultivate the writing habit like 30 years ago, 25 years ago, what we have been practicing when we are studying MA economics or MCOM or MBA, whatever discipline we have been studying, we have cultivated reading habit and writing habit at the same time. We are collecting the data and creating our own notebooks, and we are writing and preparing. But nowadays, students, most of the students, they are very few students only, they are cultivating the writing habit. They are only listening and reading, and most of the occasions they are interacting if it is MBA or MCOM or some other disciplines, economics also, there are very few students, they are raising their doubts and they are clarifying. So communication is very, very important and it plays a vital role, particularly to learn. If they are clarifying their doubts with their faculty members and professors, then they can develop the effective communication and also language and content, everything they can develop, which is most important for the teacher and students, even research scholars. Next one is create a flexible blended learning strategy. If you have already a strategy in a place to keep in your mind, blended learning is a model that needs a lot of flexibility. Before the official launch, you can organize a focus on a group of employees who can test learning management system and a training material. Ask for their feedback with the surveys. Survey forms can be given and they can implement the survey in learning management system, which is essential. After this, you can easily optimize the strategy. Strategy means overall guidelines for plan of action, which is essential to follow the blended learning system and strategy for the benefit of the students and whatever it is called learners and students. Include the effective assessment in the program. So we need to include the effective assessments, the programs established. If you will have a courses that will in a class and you can develop pre and post training assessments like training programs, we are taking feedbacks in the form of feedback, post training experiences and pre-training tests we are conducting, how training is useful and how far it is successful, whatever modules we have followed, whatever we have taken sessions, which are important, which are not important, whether it is relevant to the content, what we have been following. We need to take the feedback surveys from the students and research scholars, which is essential to implement learning management system. We can easily then optimize the strategy and content in order to fit the learners' needs, whatever we are expecting, which is essential. Include effective assessment means we need to do all the practices. Next, build a blended learning community. So some of the students, most even majority of the students in my class, after conducting 2 months classes this year from February onwards, after attending 2 weeks classes, immediately they are asking me as head of the department, they are approaching me and they are asking, requesting, sir, shall we organize online classes at least Saturday? We can take rest at hostels and wherever we are staying there at home also. We can stay home Saturday, Sunday, at least we can take rest to attend regular classes. Blended learning is in stage board, which is essential. Earlier, they have been also writing the examinations online. Recently, I have faced the difficulty. Most of 20 students, they have sent request letter to conduct the online examinations. Our Vice Chancellor and other administrative staff and deans and directors, we have finalized that in the meeting. All the departments should implement the offline examination system. Because already we have come to the new normal. When it comes to the new normal stage, we need to organize offline examinations like offline classes. So students, they have taken very easy, and some of the students, their comfortness and their flexibility, they are sending request letter to conduct online examinations. Immediately it is mandatory like that. We have decided and finally they have attended 100% attendance. They have written examination successfully and result also fruitful results we have released recently a few days ago. So all these related to the blended learning community, they follow both online and offline. They are always ready. These are the important things, cost aspects, activity retraining aspects, and also increase engagement of the faculty and learners, which is most important, and get insightful reports about the learners. And another, when it comes to the some of the important qualities which are required for a successful teachers to understand and develop the knowledge about teaching and learning skills and practices. First one is professors or teachers, whatever we call, accessibility, which is most important to the students and research scholars, whoever taking the sessions. for the benefit of the students, for the benefit of the department and the university. We are faculty members, professors should be accessibility, which is most important in blended learning or online program or offline program, whatever we are conducting, we should be accessible with the system, whatever we are following, which is very much essential. Next one is all the faculty, irrespective of specialization or interdisciplinary to the management and commerce and academics, other subjects, professors should develop analytical mind. Analytical mind is which is essential and very important to understand both offline and online programs from time to time to update the knowledge wherever it is possible to adapt the system and follow. Next is teacher should be a role model, means which is called a behavioral model. We are teaching organizational behavior, commerce and management and economic also. We are teaching different theories and business, economics and other international economics, Indian economy and different subjects. Behavior model which is most important, just like a role model in the context of subject as well as content, as whatever we are talking about teaching line is a noble profession. There is a value for the teachers, university teachers across the country and also global level. University professor is recognized everywhere, wherever you are going. That's why we should develop one of the important qualities, behavioral model. Always we should develop the cheerfulness to find out the solutions whenever students are approaching. If there is any difficulty to solve the problem, whenever they are asking the doubts, either in economics or commerce or management, other interdisciplinary related to subjects in general knowledge, they are asking some of the doubts. They want to clarify. Some people without preparation, they are coming to the classes and then we need to update the knowledge and also we need to solve the problem. Whenever we are asking, we are asked by the students to clarify the particular content or concept. With cheerfulness, we have to solve and we have to give clear cut answer. Another one is, which is most important, civility. Civility is most important. We need to give respect to the students, our colleagues, our faculty members, our superiors and subordinates, which means mannerism reveals the character. Style makes the person perfect. Sincerity pays large dividends. Honesty is the best policy. The style makes a person perfect. There are so many proverbs like no substitution for hard work. Every day we need to update the knowledge. Every student, not only learner but also faculty members also should be a continuous learner, just like a student to update the knowledge and to develop as a behavioral model and to understand the culture. We are following the multicultural central university system, almost all state universities also, different parts of the country there. We are admitting the students and faculty members. We have been observing and following the national culture, international culture. We need to understand the different personalities to understand the culture of the people and to follow the system, whatever it is most important. There are 6 C's play an important role, particularly to understand the blended learning system. First one is commitment. First C is commitment. Commitment is most important. Without having commitment of the faculty members, it is very difficult to understand the content. When you are going to take the session, we need to understand the content. For that, commitment, lot of commitment teacher has to develop. With the commitment, we need to update the knowledge, we need to study the concept, we need to implement either online program or offline program with the commitment of the professor or faculty members before teaching. With your commitment, you can achieve, you can update the knowledge. Next C is, second C is creativity. Once you have developed the commitment, you can easily develop creativity. Commitment means you have started learning continuously. Hours together you are working and referring the textbooks and websites before teaching, either online or offline. And by reading number of textbooks, number of websites, whatever we need to understand, and almost all, if you refer 4 or 5 different contents on the same topic or concept, whatever you are going to study, automatically will get some other ideas to create diagrams or charts or figures, whatever you have studied in article or textbook or website or wherever it is possible, material is available online, offline, you will get some creativity. Many people are creative, but some people are only innovative. So if you are keep on developing the creativeness, ultimately you can develop the innovativeness. Creativity, many people are creative, some people are only innovative. Once it is implemented in the organization, then it is called innovativeness, which is the basic difference between the creativity and innovation. Another third one is continues to be a student, what I told you, which is most important. And the fourth one is communication. Already we have discussed about communication. Communication is one of the important and powerful tool for the faculty members, for students, research scholars, all the community, all the teaching community. Communication is a powerful tool, and it is very much essential to follow both online teaching and offline teaching programs. Also, whatever events we are conducting. And the fifth one is confidence. Fifth one is confidence. Once you have developed the commitment, creativity, communication, and continuous to work as a student like that, you can easily develop the confidence. Confidence is most important, and it is very much essential to teach with clarity and objective aspects and to reach to the students effectively at the right time and right place, whatever tool you are using, which is essential. Confidence. Without having confidence, teacher cannot deliver the session very easily. Last one is, nowadays we have been facing trouble. Even our students also, for out of few vacancies, 100 or 1,000 applications are sending to the organization. We have been receiving one position. Even faculty members, advertisements are also coming. Assistant professors, they are giving advertisement. They are sending hundreds of applications. Some of the universities, like that, industries are also management trainees or executives or officers in state or central government or public sector undertaking or banks. They are conducting at the time of conducting placement interviews also off campus or on campus. Even for 10 vacancies, they are attending 100 members. So which is called as competitiveness. Like that, there is a competition among the teachers. There is a competition among the executives. There is a competition among the students. Just before going to place after completion of their post-graduation degree, they are conducting off-campus and on-campus interviews. They are competing each other. So competitiveness is essential for the students as well as faculty members. In blended learning also very much essential. Highly competitiveness we have to develop, which is essential for teachers and students and research scholars also whenever they are attending classes. And when it comes to the 6 also 6 is like 6 C's. First one is efficiency. Efficiency is most important, one of the important skill or quality, whatever it is called. How efficiently we are preparing efficiently we are handling the classes, blended learning, online and offline. We need to take the feedback, we need to get and update the knowledge. Your ability to analyze after taking the feedback, we can develop the efficiency. Effectiveness, how effectively we are taking based on your efficiency, effectiveness, clarity. Effectiveness means clarity of the content, clarity of your communication, clarity of your module, whatever you are following, or online or offline application. We need to update with your effectiveness and efficient skills, whatever you are following. Next one is expectancy. Expectancy, once efficiency and effectiveness developed by the faculty members and students, and expectancy, what we have expected from the students' point of view, whether it is reached or not, we can get result based on your efficiency and effectiveness. Expectancy, we can easily assess and take from the students' point of view, whatever they have expected, whatever we have expected. And next one is emotional stability. So we need to balance. Some of the students, they are making noise. Some of the students, they are not listening properly. Backside they are sitting. Some of the students we have been observing in mobile devices. They are switch on the mobile. They are switch on the laptop. They are not listening the classes. Just they are listening the music and they are watching the another hall TV or some other mobile devices or other laptop they are using, which is observed many occasions. I have been also keep on telling the students. That's why I'm making alert them to, by asking the questions, by clarifying their doubts, and interactive session. Interactive session, if we are conducting, you can expect more and more based on your efficiency and effectiveness. All these things you can develop the emotional stability, which is most important. Emotional balancing by asking the questions and interacting with the students. Next one is emotional intelligence. There are 5 dimensions of emotional intelligence. There are 5 dimensions of emotional intelligence, which is most important. Number 1 is self-awareness, self-motivation, self-analysis, empathy, and social skills or human relations. These are the 5 dimensions of emotional intelligence, which is essential to understand the content or concept of emotional intelligence as a teacher. So emotional intelligence means how you are balancing, how you are developing awareness about the online program, offline program, or about the content, about the students' point of view, about the training point of view, about the event or program, whatever we are going to take, which is most important related to the emotional intelligence, 5 dimensions: self-awareness, self-analysis, self-motivation, social skills, and empathy means observing the things from the other's point of view. So these are the 6 C's and 6 E's. When it comes to the other aspects in blended learning, what faculty members should develop the skills. What faculty members and students in blended learning program, we need to follow the disciplinarian. As a disciplinarian, discipline means we need to organize the sessions with more disciplinary rules and regulations. Mizoram University has been following the disciplinary rules and regulations. Central University of Tamil Nadu, we are following to manage the students, to manage the faculty members. We are organizing with high discipline in educational institutions, which we need to follow by the faculty members. And forethought, which is most important. Forethought means we need to predict. The old traditional learning program has been ruled out. Not fully, partially it is ruled out. Blackboard and white chalk piece we have been using, still we are using occasionally, but whiteboard and marker we are using, still we are using. For the past many decades also we are using. At the same time, many people they are depending upon the PowerPoint. Instead of using by PowerPoint system, if power is off and PowerPoint is not displayed, we have to cultivate the habit to take the class without power, without point also. So without PowerPoint slides, we can take on the spot, anywhere, anytime classes we need to prepare to talk. Manpower is better than PowerPoint. Power of the person is better than the PowerPoint like that. We need to develop, we get ready like that. So which is called as forethought. Goal-oriented faculty member should be a goal-oriented person. So we need to not only role model and also goal model like that. Faculty members, they have to prepare and cultivate the habit of updating the knowledge, which is most important. Next one is honesty is also one of the important quality for blended learning, means both online and offline, whatever we are organizing the classes with the honesty is the best policy like that. We need to follow the honesty in organizing the classes to handling the doubts and clarifying the students. We need to update and we have to follow honesty, the quality, integrity. When it comes to the integrity, we have to integrate the people, technology, students, faculty, and other administrative people. Faculty members to integrate, faculty members are advised or instructed by the top management. You need to integrate the people, technology. You need to integrate the students. You need to integrate your learners, your trainees. Whatever we are taking sessions, we need to integrate the people. We need to integrate the activities based on the objectives, whatever we need to achieve the students better understanding and updating the knowledge to get good placement, whatever they have expected. And next one is expertiseness. Expertiseness is also most important. Experience will take some years, expertiseness will take some few hours. Earlier, I was not practicing online teaching. Very rarely distance education classes I was teaching during my stay as a professor of management for the past 16 years. In abroad also, I worked there. Those days, they are introducing the online module, some of the training programs where they have been organizing, some of 1 decade ago also. But in India, we have been cultivating for the past 2 years only. Very few professors or faculty members or training organizers, we have been cultivating to take online sessions. After seeing the COVID, everyone has cultivated the habit of following online programs, online teaching, online training programs, online seminars, conferences, whatever events we are conducting, which is essential. It has become essential during the COVID period, even after post-COVID also. Even if you are calling post-COVID, if there are no cases, it has come to the new normality almost all next academic year. I hope so. This type of problem may not be there. So even though we are going to plan offline programs, we need to continue some of the programs to integrate the people and technology, to combine all other universities and integrate other colleges and universities or faculty members for the benefit of the other university students. We need to integrate to follow the online learning system to provide the training program like what you have been organizing the training program for other members. Next one is job satisfaction. Job satisfaction is very, very important for professors or faculty members and students and corporates and also working officers in the public sector or private sector organizations. Job satisfaction means a favorable or unfavorable environment or feelings which is created by the university, which is created by the organization, which is created in public sector organization or the state government or central government. So I am getting full job satisfaction to follow blended learning system as a teacher. And my students are also, they are very happy to attend the classes. Recently, they have been advised to conduct the online classes and also to attend the online classes as well as project work internship of 45 days. They have been sent for internship of 45 days and at the same time we have been taking online classes. They are working Delhi, Mumbai, Calcutta, Bangalore, Hyderabad, different places. They are doing their internship. At the same time, we have been conducting the classes after 5 o'clock. Sometimes Saturday, Sunday means if majority students are willing to attend the classes, even afternoon or daytime morning classes also we are taking Saturday, Sunday. At the same time, they are attending Monday to Friday. Their internship program they are continuing. So it is called also blended learning to get the job satisfaction, which is very important for students as well as faculty members. It is also one of the important and importance of the blended learning program. So job satisfaction, we need to think about that, both students and faculty point of view. When it comes to the other aspects, knowledge, how far the blended learning useful? When comparatively offline class, some people are telling that online classes are very less importance and also the content is not reaching, some difficulty in getting the information, some due to device or internet problem they are telling. At the same time, they are requesting to send the material through email, WhatsApp, or whatever we are using the applications. We can send whatever they are facing the difficulties. We need to send the information through emails or WhatsApp or Instagram, whatever, YouTube also. You can place it, recorded items. Again, they can replay and they can understand. They can go through that and understand, which is most important. We have to, our knowledge should reach the students, should reach the participants, should reach the learners, which is most important. Next one is loyalty. Loyalty is most important for a professor or faculty members or teacher, whoever may be taking the sessions in blended learning program. We need to maintain the loyalty for our employment, for our duties and responsibilities, which are most important to reach the students based on their objective, based on our objective. Liveliness. We need to give the knowledge lively. We have to interact. When you are attending the training program, when you are conducting the classes, how far it is reaching to the students, to the audience, to the learners, which is most important, liveliness, either online or offline. So faculty member or trainer, they should develop the motivation. They should develop the self-motivation. At the same time, they have to motivate the students or learners, which is most important to motivate to attend the classes either online or offline. So open mind is also very important to take the sessions and to understand very clear-cut concepts, which is most important and essential. Another one is research attitude or attitude. Research attitude, every student has to develop without having the research. It is very difficult. So sincerity is also most important. Sincerity pays large dividends when you are taking the session. Sincerity is essential. And sensitiveness, sensitivity is most important for the faculty members. When they are asking, some people, they are making nice students at the time of taking the session online and offline. Their devices, they are not switched off and they are creating, making noise and they are creating disturbance. At the same time, we have to develop the sensitiveness. We have to give the clear-cut instructions before starting and give the instructions to maintain a sense, to develop the sensitiveness, which is most important to understand the person in a systematic way. Next one is technical skills. Technical skills, what we have discussed about ability to understand and develop the expertiseness to follow and identify the solution to the difficult problems, which is called as technical skills. Ability to understand with the expertiseness and specialized knowledge, which is essential to understand the difficulty problem and to find out the solutions to the difficult situations or difficult problems, which is essential to develop the technical skills by the faculty members to give clear-cut solutions. Now, some of the questions I think I have received in chat box. Sir, Bartend Singh Ji. So some questions means I can interact, no problem. Or questions, can you read out the questions?
Sir, so far no questions received. I was just requesting participants to post some questions. So far they have not posted any.
Okay. Shall I continue or shall
Yes,
I
sir.
give time
Continue,
to
sir.
interaction? Question and answer.
So you continue. Meanwhile, some of the participants will certainly post some questions. Sir.
Okay. Okay, sir. So faculty members should be in blended learning. Importance of blended learning skills. One is visionary person. Faculty members should develop the vision. Mission and vision is also developed by the university, college, and school, and every university website. If you refer that, mission and vision is there. So like that, every faculty member should develop the vision in the wherever you are working in the particular department. What is your vision? If they are asking, you have to tell. What is your mission? So we have to prepare. We have to tell about your vision and mission, and everybody has to develop the quality of unbiased. Some people are biased. Many people are unbiased, particularly in teaching community. In industry or administrative setup, in corporate or entrepreneurs, they are diplomatic. But teachers, we should not be a diplomatic. We should develop unbiasedness, which is very important to develop the vision and mission for the benefit of the department, for the benefit of the school, for the benefit of the entire university or college, wherever we are working. Wise and wisdom. Wise means it is intellectual ability. Wise man drinks only water. Water is enough for wise man, like that. There is a well-known proverb like that. Wise means intellectual capacity, how carefully they are understanding the people, understanding the surroundings, environment and technology to integrate and to reach based on the vision and mission to reach whatever expected targets or results, which is most important, wise and wisdom as a faculty member, as a faculty, as a committed professor in the organization. So all these qualities or skills which are most important for the successful teacher, particularly to follow the blended learning activities to adapt based on the technology, particularly in a post-pandemic period, or still, if you think that during the pandemic means some of the cases are there in the country, some of the national state capitals and some of the major cities still cases are there. So we need to follow all these things. Now I will interact for a few minutes or otherwise few minutes break we can take, we can interact. Is it okay, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Few minutes break we can continue. Or
Yes, yes,
otherwise,
sure, sir. Sure, sir.
we can interact. Some of the students, some of the faculty members, not students, sorry. Some of the faculty members, they can raise their hand or otherwise they can post in the chat box. I can clarify, and if they are allowed to interact, they can interact also. Yes, I will take water, sir.
Sure, sir. Sure, sure, sir. Dear participants, put some questions for the resource person to respond.
Dr. Bhartan Singh, now I am ready, sir.
Okay, okay, sir. So, sir, one question is there that how to inclusive online education in rural-based students community.
It is very good question and a reliable question. Frequently, people are asking, and what we have been facing the difficulties for past 2 years, particularly in conducting the online classes, rural area, technology as well as the internet connectivity, it is not possible. Everybody we have been observing. So in such a way, we need to send recorded items some of the places, or otherwise another option is They need to recharge mobile phones in rural area also. Geo network, if it is not possible, Airtel network, depends upon the area. They can take the alternative choices, use the network, either BSNL, if it is not possible, Airtel or Vodafone or Geo network, different network we can use. At the same time, they can use mobile phone or laptop or desktop, and all are not possible. One or two sessions also, some people they are facing interruption based on the network issues. At the same time, few minutes immediately they are connecting. And every class we need to record, and at the same time we can send email attachment, whatever recorded item through WhatsApp or email or Instagram or whatever we are following, and they can go through that the item. So it is a common problem, sir, in state universities or central universities or engineering colleges. Some of the students they are attending classes in rural areas. Even in campus also, some of the university campus Wi-Fi facility sometimes interruption is there. At the time they are taking hotspot through mobile devices, they are attending, and even they are connecting with the laptops. Now also I have switched on both laptop and mobile devices. My camera video is on in the laptop and also mobile devices also. That's why I am able to reach to take this blended learning program session.
Sir, another question is there from Dr. P. Senthil Kumar. Students who may come to college after COVID-19 are not interested in the classroom. How to make them participate enthusiastically?
This is also very relevant question, sir. I have given example in my experience in Central University. I am not telling as a great personality and my students are great. My students 2020 batch, just passed out students, they are very dynamic, particularly to manage the classes, and at the same time they are not also interested in classroom. After they have cultivated almost all 3/4 of the program, they have completed online learning only. Only one semester only they have attended the classes. So with that semester also, after 2 months attending continuous classes, 2 months, they have started asking that. Some people are telling that third wave, fourth wave. That's why we are very much interested to attend the classes online, sir. Both blended learning will follow. Such a cases, we made it mandatory like that. Sometimes we have to follow the very strict discipline. What we have discussed about, faculty members should follow very strict discipline to motivate, or otherwise we have to create interest based on their interesting area, maybe group discussions and debate or some other seminars in the form of continuous teaching program. It is not advisable teaching classes continuously, they may not be listening. So interactive sessions, if you are conducting, if you are conducting interactive sessions, comparatively continuous teaching is boring like that, students they themselves they can motivate and they can attend the classes.
So as of now, only these two questions are there.
So these some more difficulties are also there in organizing the classes, blended learning. So most of the students are attracted online programs only once they have cultivated the online teaching program, particularly in the post-graduation degree in the university system. And UG program also, they are very smart to manage the classes online only comparatively offline programs. There is an attraction through mobile phones and there is a freedom. When they are sitting in the classroom, they don't have freedom. In a 60 class or 40 class or 25 members are present in the class, they have to follow, and very strictly 1 hour they have continuously listen. When it comes to the online program, whether they are listening or not, we don't know. And some of the people, their pictures are not visible, and it is some noise. They can take rest also 5 minutes break, and again they can concentrate like that. Depends upon their attitude and behavior and mentality. They can adjust with the online programs comparatively offline class, which is very difficult once they have cultivated the online teaching program. And also it is flexible to understand, listen carefully. Also some students are really interested online programs also. When they are coming to the class also, they are sincere. They entire their students and the set of students are entirely different. Such a way we have to manage and motivate like that. We have to develop the 5 dimensions of the emotional intelligence: self-awareness, self-motivation, self-analysis like that, and empathy, observing the things from the other's point of view. And social skills means we have to mingle with all the students, and we have to cultivate the system of attending the classes with sincere efforts like that. We need to motivate them. There is no another option, or otherwise we another thing we have to create the competition among the people. We have to distribute the small prizes occasionally, and meritorious students we have to appreciate awards and rewards like that by the department personally or faculty members. Then only students will attract to attend the classes, either online, offline, whenever we are taking, depends upon our situation and whatever we are following the department and university system.
Sir, one thing, uh, we know that pandemic is almost gone. I don't expect any lockdowns now onward. So classes most probably is going to be in offline mode, regular mode. In this condition, should we still continue few sessions online and most of the sessions offline, a blended mode of teaching, so that it may create a kind of interest among the students and interest among teachers also.
Students, what sir?
The teachers or the students both will have more interest if we make it blended instead of purely offline classes. If we have some blended mode, some classes online, some classes offline, so
Yes,
that will work. This was actually one suggestion from UGC. Last year, one working committee on UGC, they suggested like this. Even after post-pandemic period, continue blended mode of teaching with online contents. So
Yes,
this will work.
it is good only because cost-effective analysis. If you take the cost-effective analysis, recently some of the universities they have started conducting the seminars and conferences blended mode because of traveling expenses. And also some of the students they can do multiple tasks. We have sent for project intensive, and at the same time they are attending classes, at the same time they are doing practical experience exposure they are getting. They are working in the industry. Same like that, blended learning. It is when we are conducting the conferences, set of people have been invited to speak on that particular topic by the professionals, entrepreneurs, and students, research scholars, and faculty members. Whoever attending the conferences, they are getting benefit. If they are unable to travel, we are arranging at the same time offline and online. Online also they are attending at the same time. Offline people, those who are sitting there also, they are listening very effectively through online. We recently, Central University of Tamil Nadu, we have conducted Vice Chancellor Conference last month, 27, 28, both online and offline we have conducted very successfully. 75% of the Vice Chancellors, they are present, and every 4 members, 1 or 2 members, only 1 member or 2 members, rarely another sessions, they have addressed through online. So it was very effective only. At the same time, we have to manage both. We have to balance. Some many people they will attract students nowadays online only because of freedom, and we need to cultivate and motivate by following the different parameters. Depends upon your area, your college atmosphere, depends upon the rules and regulations of the particular institution, hostel facilities, other technology devices, availability. We need to take the decisions by the faculty members, which is essential to implement blended learning mode.
Okay, sir, that those were the all questions what we have received so far. So no more questions we received. So we may conclude the session here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Almost at 3 o'clock. Next session may be starting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And sir, to the participants, during his presentation, Professor Chandra Mohan sir has mentioned that don't completely rely on PPTs while taking offline classes also. If power cut is there, the system will collapse. So be ready, even if you are using PowerPoint and all those things, be ready to be speaking without PPT also. So that is the thing we have to be very, very careful that we should not be too much technology oriented person. We should be ready to teach in offline mode without any help of PPT and all. And Professor Chandra Mohan sir has reflected it in his presentation also. When he joined his laptop, sound was having some problem. So he logged in with his mobile also. And his video we were seeing from his laptop, and we were getting his voice from his mobile device. So that is another kind of blending. But
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Echo
on
sound
the
is
spot.
coming because of mobile device and laptop connection. Both are connected. That's why echo sound is coming sometimes.
Yeah. But still it is visible, sir, visible and audible both. So that kind of readiness all the teachers should be having, and he has reflected it in his presentation, sir. So thank you, sir, for sparing time for us, and very good presentation on a very pertinent topic, sir. So thank you. Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good day, sir. All of you. Good day. Wish you all the best for the forthcoming sessions.
Thank you, sir.
Shall I take leave, sir?